Morning. I'm Clarice. Hi from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. Today is Monday, the 16th. It's the full moon. Uh-oh, watch out. We've got a disruption already. There's a fluffy disruption behind me. She's banging on the door, rattling it. She wants out. Can't blame you either, chicken. Okay. So welcome to Psychic Cafe, anyone. Anyone. Hey, Carrie. How was your weekend? Mine was good. It was tiring. There was a lot on. I've not been sleeping so good, which tends to happen around the full moon anyway. I was so tired last night, but it took me ages to get to sleep, like hours and hours. Good morning, Timothy. Good to see you here. And I had to do extra cafe yesterday because yesterday morning, after going out on Saturday night, but not staying out long, and after going out for sunset, for some beers at sunset on the beach, and then going for business talks, and then going out and playing pool with my friends, and going home early, and then not sleeping that good because it's near a full moon, and then in the morning going more business talks and stuff like that, and then going for breakfast. I had to have a full coffee because I was so tired. That's my weekend. It's been very full, but it's been very good. We've made a lot of headway. Let's put it that way. Morning, Jessica. Morning, Christine. Morning, Judy. But this is half and half. Decaf. I got some, what do you call it? That shop, Starbucks. Starbucks decaf beans are the only ones that I could find online here. Not great. But I've mixed them with my usual coffee beans. And it's quite disappointing, to tell you the truth. You can certainly taste that there's no calf there. Not much. So I'm more of an addict than I thought. It's not about the taste after all. Let's get some cards out. So I'm going to be pulling some cards for the collective. As usual, I'm going to be doing mini reads as well. If you're interested in the mini read, check out the pinned comment. The comment is pinned up top of the live chat. That tells you how to do it. Oh, I want to show you some new crystals as well. So the pinned chat tells you it's by donation. There's a PayPal link in there for the donations. You can also use Super Sticker as well. After you've done your donation, put a capital Q at the start of your comment with your question for your reading so that I can find it easy. I'll batch them up as I go along, and we'll do some general channeling. We've got Bringer of Change. Is this full moon? This one's going to be about the full moon. Morning, Deborah. Massive change. One of my friends is back. He had to go for surgery. Not the one that's going for surgery. One of my friends he broke his ankle. He was out with us, and it was all swollen, and he could hardly walk on it. Anyway, I ended up going to hospital on the mainland. Maybe hospital here first, sent him to the hospital on the mainland, and then he ended up in Bangkok because it was quite severe. He'd broken his ankle, right near his ankle, sheer like that. So now he's got anyway, he came back. Been away quite a while because it's massive load of stitches still on his crutches and stuff like that. So it was good seeing him again. What else happened this weekend? Wow, what a weekend it was. You've heard Starbucks is real strong tasting. Is that right? I don't know. I have had decaf beans before. I used to get bun coffee in Australia, which is naturally decaf. And that was good, as I remember. I wonder if I can get that now. We've got a catalyst, yeah. Things being thrown in the works. Thank you, Timothy. It's actually not. It's been falling out. It's been falling out a lot. There's a lot of hair on the floor, and I think it's COVID. I heard the other day that one of the symptoms of this new BA2, whatever it is hair falling out, and my hair has been falling out, so I guess that I got it again. straightened. And I did a thing this morning. I did a hair mask. It's kind of healthy, but it's not. We've got catalyst, bring a change. Anyway, my point being, there's been a lot of movement for me this weekend, like a lot of movement. And I'm finding myself being the catalyst now. I'm finding myself standing up and being way stronger, getting my point across and saying, like, are you doing this or not? Just being straight with people. It's like, get out of the way because I'm doing something. And if you're not, then please get out of the way. And I've been quite forthright about it. So, and I'm going to be so as well today. Tension tamer. We've got dance and travel. And I'm traveling tomorrow. Yes. So it was quite funny. What was I doing Saturday? I went for a massage. That was it. And I got my bike fixed, so I've got brakes now. I also ordered a new bike this weekend as well. I thought I better have like a new bike. I better have a new bike and then use my other one, this one that I use, just as a spare. Because I do need a spare. It's my main, we don't have bike shops here, and so I need a spare bike for when that kind of thing happens. Anyway, I ordered a new bike. But Saturday morning, too tired to train. I thought, I'll get my bike fixed. Hopefully, Tony's back on the island. Tony was back on the island. I said, can I bring it in? He said, yes, bring it in. And then I said, can I borrow another bike? Because I want to go for a massage in Llewllyn on the other side of the island. And he said, yeah, but we've got a new owner. It's just changed hands on the 1st of May. And I said, don't worry, I'll pay for it. And he's like, okay. And so off I toddled to the other side of the island on a hire bike and had my massage. When I got out of it, I had some private readings to do. The bike wasn't finished yet. I had something to eat. I bought a new top, which is really cute. And then came back here to do my private readings. And as soon as I sat down to do them, I got a message from the gym with a picture of the new land and my business partner on it. And I'm like, yeah, right now. Yep. So jumped back on the bike, went to the new land, and that was it. The hair falls out a lot for about 3 weeks and then it stopped. Is that right? Yeah, February, March, April, May. It's 3 months after. Dang. And then it stops. Well, that's good. Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks for me now, the hair falling out. I'm getting a bit worried about it. My hair used to fall out a lot. It used to drop a lot. And I use this stuff on my scalp. It's a scalp thing, serum or something. And it really makes a massive difference. Anyway, I ain't doing nothing at the moment. It's falling out. I didn't know that. Well, good to know that. I'm of the 22%. And my water man, he came and delivered water, but I've been trying to get water off him for days. And so I've been having to get my own water, the big things of it, which is very hard when you don't have a bike functional, because I usually hang them on my things, my handlebars. But anyway, he was saying, no, I've not got COVID. I've just been really dizzy and I'm like really tired. I'm like, you've got COVID. That's what it is. It's like, yeah, but I've not got a sore throat and runny nose. I'm like, you don't need to. It can be any kind of symptoms, but the dizziness and that tiredness, it is COVID. Anyway, he's a bit disoriented. Many, many symptoms, right? Anyway, I've got travel and dance, which I'm doing tomorrow. Dancing, perhaps, probably. Not me. So it was a super busy weekend and I'm a bit tired. And I'm scared to the dentist too. I'm worried. Just the pain. I'm just a bit worried about it, that's all. So what's TE? I don't know what TE. What's TE? Anyway, we've got a lot of stuff going on. And like the energy update said today, towers, catalyst, things forcing us into that change. You might be the catalyst yourself. I know I am. I've suddenly, like, I've suddenly stepped up in many ways. Thanks, Timothy. Yeah, don't forget to click like on this video. Helps me out. I'll try and do the air signs today of those bonus love reads. And then after that, we'll get back on with the pick a card reads. Oh, now I'm missing out. It's a lot of work. And anyway, I'm having a break. So tomorrow morning, I will be going to Copenhagen, which means Magic Island. Did you know that? And going to fight night, and then the next morning I'll be going to Cluj to the dentist. I have a full appointment all afternoon, and then the next morning as well, and then I'll be coming back here to recover. So I won't be here on Wednesday morning. No, I won't be. I might be here on Friday morning if I can speak okay. I should be by then. I've got a snake. Snakes in the grass again. These dodgy people. Triggered, shoved, pushed, towered, interchange. It's going to happen no matter what. Catalyst. We're being pushed into it now. Don't expect to be able to hide and ignore things. Something is protected. I wanted to introduce you to some new crystals. Loyal heart. Okay, we're being protected from these snakes. Isn't this beautiful? Look at this. Look at this chunk of rose quartz. It's just so soft and lovely. Isn't it lovely? So I got that. I got this amethyst, and look, it's got like a temple scene at the focus. See the ridge around it? It's like a Thai temple scene. So this is a temple amethyst. Isn't that gorgeous? And we also have a bit of quartz from this island. He gave me this one for nothing. This is Kotak quartz. How cool is that? Hi, Nikki. And I think I got more as well, but I'm really loving this one. I love rose quartz. I almost didn't get this one, and then I picked it up on the way out, and no, I'm having it. It wants to come with me. Yeah, I got another one. I'll show you. I got a bracelet made of this as well. This is moon. It's a kind of moonstone, but it's something else as well. What are you? Can't remember. Anyone know? It's a moon something. Moon. Can't remember. I'll find out off in the game today. Sometimes I forget. It tells me these things and I forget. We have a mountain here. Long path to something. Rider, but there's movement now. Yes. Thank you, Judy. They are beautiful, aren't they? Yeah, I like a big chunk of amethyst. It's been a while since I've had a big chunk of amethyst like that. I was tempted by some big chunks of labradorite as well, but I didn't. And the sun, awesome. Something that's been a path, a big, long path to some kind of happiness that you want. There's movement happening on it now. Mountain, no. There's more work to come, we know. But there's movement happening now. It's quite a doozy, this full moon. Hey, put your crystals out in it. We got a heart. Garden. Community. So my business partner took me out to breakfast yesterday. And he does this all the time, right? Because he's really, really well respected. It's gorgeous. It's just, you couldn't meet a better man. And is very well respected anyway. So she said, she was chatting with us, the owner of the cafe, and She said, "Oh, like your coffee is free, but like I can pay for mine and my breakfast." But he wanted to pay for it, right? And then because he wanted to pay for it, she's like, "No, I'm not taking your money." And I forgot that this happens whenever I'm about with him. No one will take his money, right? Everyone gives him everything for free, and so he does this dance with them. No, here you have it, and they're like, "No, no, you're putting yours out tonight." Okay, what have we got here? We've got a snake. We've got these dodgy people, but someone's protecting you from that, loyal heart. So being protected from some trouble here. Could also be the universe protecting us as well. But loyal heart, whether it's the universe or someone else, someone is protecting us from the snakes in the grass, the dodgy people, the toxic people that some people haven't cut out yet, or the toxic people that some people are cutting out now, and they're doing that toxic stuff, the extra toxic stuff as they're cutting them out. Anyway, those of us that don't need that are being protected, says the bar, from that. We've got movement with a long journey here, mountain. Movement happening now so that happiness can be found. So expect movement. We've got a heart, community, and tree, which is about well-being. So it's like being happy in your community, being happy in your tribe, that kind of thing. That's good, hey? And then we've got snake. If we read down, we've got a snake, long journey to the heart, right? And so someone's cutting some toxic people out. It's taken some time to do that, but to let the heart shine through. Bear, protection of movement forward in the community. So something is being protected. Yes. I had to have a lot of discussions yesterday to make sure that everything that was bothering me was out and that he fully understood it. So my friend came in and translated for me, and because she knows, because I talked to her about this stuff. She's the only one I talk to about all the of the business stuff, because she's great and she doesn't gossip about stuff. She doesn't pass it on, but she passed it on to him for me because I asked her to. And yeah, he fully understands it now, because he didn't really know what's been going on in the last years while he's been away, but now he does, and it does make a big difference to how we move forward. Anyway, he said, okay, let's think about this for a week. We've got two options. We've got the new land, which is actually more expensive than we expected for the rent, but still goable according to me. We've got the old place, the old gym, which we're negotiating a lower price for, the one that would never give us a lower price during COVID. There's work to do there. I'm not sure I'd really want to go for that option, but we'll see. Anyway, this is reminding me of it. Protection among the community of something moving forward. Dog, loyal heart, happiness, well-being. Wow. So being loyal to yourself is going to give you this happiness and this well-being. Or this could be about a reveal as well. The sun is about something being revealed, about loyalty that makes you feel happy and well, adds to your well-being. Well, we've got a lot of change going on, and it feels to be about people predominantly, right, with those cards. Toxic loss and movement forward for new things. So, yesterday, did you watch the energy update yesterday? I recorded it like 2 weeks ago. I'm more than 2 weeks ahead in my dailies now, and I felt in that one to say about the enlightenment decks, the Chuck Spezzano, which are these love cards. It's got another deck as well called enlightenment, but none of them are in print anymore, and I could never find it, not one for sale. Anyway, for some reason I said it in that reading, and it just so happened that someone had put one for auction up on eBay UK, and someone commented on the video, and I got Nikki to bid on it for me because it wouldn't do it. It wouldn't do it where I am. I mean, I could log in, but as soon as I tried to bid on it, come up with an error. Apparently, you can't be in Thailand and bid on the UK stuff or something. I don't know. It just wouldn't let me do it. And so Nikki did it for me, but unfortunately we didn't get it. But so how serendipitous is that? 2 weeks ago, I felt to say in that one video on the day when someone put it up for auction. So I just hope whoever outbid Nikki is someone that watched that video and was getting it for me. How much did it go for, Nikki? Did you say? It was cheap too. I can't get another one. There's one for sale for $500. No. What am I doing? Tara. Not feeling so good, Christine. My hair's falling out. What's TE? What's TE? Oh, you sent me a YouTube link on Messenger. TE. What does TE stand for then? Oh, look, we've got communication. 8 of Wands. There's going to be that today. Pressing someone yesterday. Answer me, answer me, answer me, answer me. I need to know. There's movement happening in my love life. And it's not how I expected it to happen. But I need some answers off a certain person now. Because it seems to be someone else on the... Not even on the horizon. Right there. We've got the Hierophant, which is doing things by the book. It's about spiritual learning. Let's read it out of this book, in fact. The Hierophant. We've got communication coming in there with the 8 of Wands. Oh, thanks, Nikki. Mystical moments. The Tarot of... The Hierophant. Number 5. The Hierophant is represented here by an owl sitting on the branch of an ancient tree with strong roots. He's reading out of a book in front of a little girl, eagerly sharing his knowledge and wisdom with her. The girl is listening very attentively. The old tree represents traditions grown out of centuries. Oh. Cards suggest that you can honor these traditions and fulfill society's expectations by embracing existing beliefs and conventions. Honoring traditions and rituals, institutionalized knowledge, accepting conventions. Accepting conventions. Doesn't sound too enticing, does it? It's not something I like to do. I like to change things up. But there's an element here that we have to do things by the book. Yeah. That doesn't suit my maverick nature at all. I mean, I'm Taurus, I'm grounded, so there's some things that I do by the book, and I'm totally cool with that because stuff works. But there's some stuff that I don't believe is the best way and that doesn't work, so challenge that. We've got the 6 of Pentacles here as well, reciprocation. Again, I'm getting movement from this card, a back and forth kind of thing, reciprocation. There could be communication back and forth where there's been ignoring or a lack of reciprocation, a lack of response. I feel like it could be back and forth now. It's a shit or get off the pot kind of a time. And I think it's that this is moving forward with or without you kind of an energy. And I think a lot of people will be like that at the moment. And so it's decision time, you know. It's like you're in or you're out, because if you're out, get out of my way. Because I'm in. And yeah, that's what it feels like to me. Oop. Then we've got the 9 of Wands. Wounded Warrior. Hi, Lisa. Just had a notification of being won by another. Intelligent Effluvium. Okay. Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Wounded Warrior. I want to read that one out as well, just in case it has something that is... Wounds. Old wounds. Nine of Wands. Wands, right. The Nine of Wands. A woman is struggling to find her way through a thicket of thorns, which has left her with 9 cuts on her upper body. Though she's wounded and wary, she doesn't give up on her plan to break free. One hand is pushing down the plant to break through. The other hand is holding a rose as a symbol of commitment and determination. Okay. Commitment and determination. Perseverance, endurance, determination, commitment. That's what it's about. Yeah. We've got to keep going. We've got to push through this. And, you know, like I said, do it anyway. Even if you thought you were taking people with you, we've all got free will. Some people are going to fall away by the wayside, and we have to let them go. This is very much a time of moving forward with the right people and not the wrong people anymore. Being determined about that, no matter who falls away. It's a sorting process. It's like Harry Potter. Not really, but it's kind of different. Ace of Cups. That's what we like to see. It's going to be good. Lisa, your account disappeared. Weird. Ace of Cups. Yes, happiness, being set free. It's all going to be worth it. Whatever is going down right now, it's all going to be worth it. Yes. I'll watch it later if I've got time today. I don't think I do. I've got a couple of private readings to do. I've got videos to make. I've got some packing to do. What next? Life's hard without caffeination coffees. Caffeination coffees. I was okay. I was doing good until getting near the full moon, and tiredness is like, I want to keep going, but I can't without the coffee. It's like usually I'm not this tired, and so I don't need coffee, and I feel like I need it at the moment. Yeah. Hopefully have a breakfast next week after I've had my dental work. There's the moon. We've got the 6 of Air, the cat on the book. 6 of Air is about movement. It's about us moving now, getting ourselves out of trouble, or not just that. It's about us moving toward the stuff that we want. 6 of Air. Then we've got the moon. Samhain. I'm not going to read that one out because it talks about animals and that, and it's not. PayPal's got big changes, yeah. PayPal is wonderful to me. They're wonderful. Samhain. What's the sun doing to us? No, the moon. Oh dear. I wish I could sleep properly. Anyone else having sleeping problems? I'm laying there. It's taken me such a long time to go to sleep. I've been so tired as well, like so tired. And going to bed and thinking, I'll just be straight out. And no, I've been laying there for like 6 hours, not sleeping. Like, what the hell is going on? The moon. Let's read this whole thing out for the moon. Hey, Kate. During this festival, which is Samhain, which is October the 31st, during this festival, the great goddess reigns in the form of the crone and the great god in the form of the horned god and the lord of death, which is like Scorpio full moon energy. Pagans honor ancestors and prepare for a time of reflection. Some consider Samhain the most important holiday, saying it marks the end of the old year and the beginning of the new year. Because this was the season when weaker animals in flocks were killed and eaten, Samhain is associated with death in general and the yearly death of the god. It's said on this evening, the death of the god, which means like divine masculine going through the crap. Alan Watts puts you out. Really? 3 days before the last eclipse? Oh, too much. It's said that on this evening, the veil between the worlds is thin, making it an ideal time for divination and honouring the ancestors. This holiday prepares us for the dark days ahead. Uh-oh. This card shows a witch honouring the spirits of Samhain and seeking guidance from the ancestors. She accepts the darkness without fear, but with respect, knowing she's strengthening her connection with the divine. Boom. You do love your coffee. Well, that's good. You feel good. Someone feels good. I feel good. And I feel okay, considering I'm good in my heart. I'm good in my head. My body right now. My body's like, no. Venues. You got Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Venues. Venus. It's a big time, of course, for Taurus and Scorpio. It's going to be affecting Taurus and Scorpio more than anyone else. This. For sure. My business partner's Taurus. Love interest is Scorpio. One of them, anyway. I've got a new one now. Aries. Apparently. Then we've got the Seven of Fire. Yeah, this dude has something to do with stuff going on. Uranus. I wasn't thinking of him. I was thinking of there's someone else at the moment. Well, let's see if he comes out. Uranus, the crazy genius of the skies, shaking things up. While it brings shocks and surprises, there's usually, in the long run, exciting and beneficial. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of tower energy about at the moment. There is. When Uranus decides to make its presence known, it's usually by way of sudden big changes. Brace yourselves, it's happening. I had money discussions. It came up in my weekly read. I do a weekly reading for me and some customers that are still in that program. And it came up, money discussions. You need to discuss the money discussions. Money. And so I did. I discussed money. And I was pleasantly surprised at what I heard about expected income from it all and how they want to set it up to protect us from greedy people. They're going to use my Ferengi whiteness in the best place in the business to protect the business. It's a double-edged sword having this coloured skin here. Sometimes it works against you. Sometimes it doubles the price for things, but sometimes it has a protective element of it. And that you see, they know how to use me the best, and so it's very interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, it's very exciting. Very exciting time for me. When Uranus, but I won't be able to do cafe anymore. So when this sets off, once the gym part is ready and built, which if we go to the old place is going to be very soon because we can get it set up straight away. I'm going to have to be there every morning and every afternoon for training time, so I won't be able to do this anymore. So this game is almost over. Enjoy it while it's here. Anyway, back to Uranus. Sudden big changes, sometimes brought on by radical, impulsive behavior, catalyst, or towers, or being pushed into things, or just as likely brought on by no apparent cause. That's unlikely at the moment, really. No apparent cause. There's going to be apparent cause, for sure. The events heralded by Uranus serve to break us out of ruts, inspire our inner genius. We're given a shove at the moment. Rules are broken willy-nilly. Originality and insight ensue. Free from bonds of stagnation, boundaries, and ennui. Independence, innovation, and idealism are the new normal. Very cool. Very cool. I like it. The 7 of 5 promises exciting times. We should be ready to expect the unexpected from life and from ourselves. And in this case, do not expect the surrounding cards to provide much detail about the particulars. That's the point of this experience. Not knowing what's coming, but I tell you what, something is coming. It is. And it's going to be big, and it could be a lot of things as well. And when she's good, she's very, very good. When she's bad, she's horrid. I did warn somebody this weekend. You've only seen the nice side of me because you're good with me. Don't underestimate me, because you'll see soon when someone crosses me what I'm like then, and it's very different. I'm a very different person when someone crosses me. I just don't have time for that anymore. I'm very quick to cut people out, and it's fast, and it's a clean cut. It's like what's that movie? God, what's that movie? I'm terrible with names. Quentin Tarantino. Where she goes around with a big samurai sword. It's like that. There's a meeting. Someone says something wrong. She gets up on the table. She chops his head off. I'm not quite chopping people's head off or punching them out, but I'm telling you, it's as swift and as complete as that when someone crosses me. It's just I don't have time for messing about. Oh, look what we've got here. We've got Beltane. So watch out, everybody. Watch out. This is the lovers. Where are you, lovers? Kill Bill, yes. Right, my brain isn't working. Yeah. I get a bit Kill Bill with it. Energetically, let's put it that way. Lovers. The sun god is no longer baby. The sun god is no longer a baby. So again, we're talking about the masculine. No longer a baby, but fully grown. You're adults now, guys. No more asking the feminine to be your mama. I was discussing this with my friend about my singledom. I'm like, well, I haven't had any other experience than a child man that doesn't put as much into a relationship as me. I've had no other experience than that. I've had to do most of it. To me, there's not anyone who offers anything. So why even have them in your life? Until one does. Anyway, guys, you're no longer a baby. You're fully grown. At this festival, the god and goddess become man and wife, and pagans celebrate their union and fertility. Woo! This holiday is like the wedding of the god and goddess. The baby god has grown into manhood, nearing his prime. The divines, the masculines, are they stepping into the divine now? Is that what the towers are for the masculine at the moment? Since just after Yule has been coming into his power. Okay, so the last 6 months, coming into his power, the masculines. Beltane celebrates their union, their fertility and all its promises. It's on the opposite side of Samhain. How interesting. We've got Uranus in the middle of that. Uranus, not mine. Beltane celebrates the union, the fertility, and all of its promises. It's on the opposite side of Samhain on the wheel of the year. Like Samhain, this is a time when the veil between the worlds is thin. It's sexual. It's obviously sexual, apparently, it says. As with much of pagan symbolism, the Beltane symbol of Maypole is obviously sexual. I never thought of that before. When I was dancing around the Maypole as a kid, weaving those ribbons, I used to do that. This holiday celebrates virility and the joy of sexual pleasure, and by extension, of life in its prime. For some, this time just before the peak of life is the sweetest and best. This card, with its revelers, Maypole and passion god and goddess, highlights both the holiday itself and with the meaning of the card, joy and beauty of choosing wisely. That would be nice, wouldn't it, when we're talking about lovers? Choosing wisely, at last. When one makes a decision that makes the heart glad, prolific life generally follows. Following your heart, making a good choice, happy, healthy partnerships, finding a perfect match. Well, good choices in relationships. Somebody's grown up. Making good choices in relationships. Wouldn't it be nice if people did that? And then we've got the Three of Water. Woo! She's like, yeah, I did it. Thank you. There's a relief about this card, isn't there? But there's also a celebration of like, I did it. Yeah, the Three of Water. Yes. She persisted, and she got there in the end. Three of Water. Creation, fertility. More fertility, watch out. Everyone's going to get pregnant. Careful out there if you've got a new relationship going on. There's a lot of fertility on the table right now. The Roman goddess Flora is known for her association with springtime and the flowering of plants. She protects plants from rotting and helps young girls as they approach womanhood. Everything about her is young and fresh and filled with beauty and promises for the future. Within her creation, the fragrant blossoms of spring are many blessings. The colour and scents revive and refresh our spirits after months of winter dreariness. Within the flowers are elements that will eventually become fruits and vegetables to nourish our bodies throughout the year. Of course, there's also the promise of death and decay as part of the natural cycle of life. But for now, all is lovely, lush, and delightful. Beautiful. The Three of Water denotes a happy time of plenty. There's not just enough, but more than enough to put by for a rainy day. Having something set aside gives a sense of security that makes the present even more enjoyable. Well, very nice. Lots of fertility. See, headed into something good. Let's get another card out and then I'll do the mini reads. Thanks everyone for your donations. What? I've got two cards. It's the Elemental of Fire. Oh, I can't reach. That's a whole lot of towers there, Christine. Elemental of Fire up first. Passion. Influx of fiery energy. The element of fire brings an influx of fiery energy to the situation. It's there for you to use, or if you can, to counterbalance if need be. Passions. Lovers, passions. And the Maiden of Earth. Woo! She's happy, she's free. Well, we've got a lot of good cards here. She takes a place amongst the new blossoms of the field. She brings a sense of lightness and gratitude, joyful appreciation and celebration of everyday blessings. There's a lot of happy cards on the table. Where love's concerned is what it feels like to me. Could actually be happening around now. Oops. Okay, who've we got? I think we've got Nikki first. Yes, thanks for your donation, Nikki. Let's find your stuff. Nikki, you've been struggling with sleep as well. Nikki. Oh, it was a long time ago. I can't see it. Oh yeah, I see it now. Q. High self-guidance on current situation with skin. Oh, what's going on with your skin? Where's my cards? Oh, what's your skin about? Come down here a little bit. What's going on with Nikki's skin? Nikki's high self. Oh, like a stress thing. You got, is this thought useful and love what is? Which is, to me, saying it's all in your head, but it's not saying that. Of course, it's not just all in your head. But when we get that kind of message about a something like that, a health thing, it can be the stress making something worse. Do you know what I mean? It's we can especially with our skin. This is what I found in myself, is that if something triggers me, if I've got something on my skin, or I've got like a rash or something like that, or having a reaction to it, not only can my skin like throw a fit kind of thing, and get even worse and get sensitive to everything, including water at some points, but it's a combination of my skin throwing a wobbly and me throwing a wobbly too, me getting scared about it and stressing myself out about it, and that's what leads to this throwing a wobbly reaction. The reaction's getting worse than it need be. We see this as well in our health when we have beliefs about certain things. There's one thing that I wanted to not do with my daughter when she was starting her periods, and I didn't want to prepare her for all the crap. Do you know what I mean? But I didn't want to put those beliefs in her mind that that's what it was going to be like, because I thought that maybe she could have a different experience of it without that fear. Because around periods and stuff, around anything, any kind of pain or stress, and our handling of it makes the experience of it worse, right? So you've got something going on, yes, but this is saying it's been made worse by your fear, by your reaction to it, mental reaction to it. Which is really hard not to do, isn't it, if there's something going on in our bodies? So the more you can distract yourself from it, the easier it will get. Choose to change and be artistic. It's about distraction. It's about doing something else instead, like focusing on something else instead. Stress element. Now, skin also is about being comfortable in our own skin, of course. It's about being comfortable with ourselves. Putting ourselves out there in the world, you know. People see on the outside. About being seen. You might want to look at that as well. General guidance. Nikki. Be firmer in detachment, be firmer in letting things go, be firmer in dropping things, it being the end of it, clear cut, the end of it, like Kill Bill kind of thing. Yeah, be clear about this, I'm never going to do that thing again. Be definite about it. Work plans. Yeah, so it could be about work. So be clear that you're definitely not going to do that thing again. What you're not going to do again. I know what I'm not going to do again. There's a hell of a lot of things I'm not going to do again. One of them is wearing a suit. I made that decision a long time ago. And I haven't. And I'm not going to. And I'll never wear a suit again. I won't work in an office again. There's so many things that I will not do again. And you're being asked to do that. Be really firm in that now is what you won't do again. Not the, well, if I have to, I will. No, I won't do that. Because when we have those clear boundaries with the universe, that it works. The universe knows where we stand on things. It'll never ask us to do that stuff if we're clear about it. Huh. So don't be wishy-washy in what you're prepared to do in your work. Deborah, thanks for your donation. You're sleeping okay, getting your words out right during the retrograde has been fun. Same, Jessica. Same, it's been hard. Deborah, where are you on? Love Life update. Okay, for this full moon. Deborah's full moon love life update. What's going on, Deborah's love life? Oh, you got the weight card. Sorry. Movement is happening for sure around this full moon, for sure. But the movement could be internal to your person and not necessarily external to you at the moment, if you know what I mean. Could be being shoved into something, but you still don't see it yet. But there's movement happening. Wait for them to get in touch. You're waiting on somebody. And a willingness to believe the guidance that you're getting this guidance already. So yes, there's going to be movement around this full moon, but it's not movement that you're going to see. It's going to be movement around your person, and that they are going to be forced into change. That's what's going on for your full moon. So you just get to sit back and wait, Deborah. That's nice. Lucky you. I know it's not nice at all. It's difficult to stop ourselves, isn't it? Jessica. Personal daily readings have been coming up with a lot of messages regarding Two of Cups, Emperor, etc. that I'm just not understanding. Yeah. Okay, Jessica. Guidance for Jessica. Love life. Join our community too, as well as clicking like. Jessica, love life. What is going on? Ooh, get yourself ready. Prepare for expansion. Much, much better. Much, much bigger. Much, much better. Preparing yourself is what it is. Your higher self has been preparing you. That's what's going on. Nice. In the meantime, get focused. So it's saying, like, take your focus off relationships. Yes, you're getting the guidance through because it's preparing you. It's getting you ready for this. You know, it's like the carrots. Remember when I talked about the carrots? That's what's happening. You're getting carrots. We get these cards out, and it's like, well, what's happening now? It's carrots. It's dangling carrots in front of my mind. It's like in front of me. I'm getting these cards out. It's saying that this love thing is happening, but nothing's happening. What's going on? Well, something is happening. Your vibration is changing, because when you get those love cards out, you're like, could it be? Is it happening? That kind of thing. It changes our energy. It gets us even more prepared. It gets us ready for it. It gets us anticipating it, expecting it. Then we go through the things that we need to go through because we think it's about to happen. Whatever it is we need to face. If there's a nervousness that comes up, or whatever it is, in the thinking that it might happen, we get ready for it. And so that's what's going on. But this is kind of saying you'd actually be better if yes, you've been prepared for it, and so you're going to get more of those carrots, but you'd actually be better off if you focus, rather than trying to move it forward and trying to get action to happen, which you can't do, focusing on your abundance and appreciate yourself. In other words, upgrades in your life and making your life better for you, just getting more focused on that and let that happen in its own time. Carrots. Janine, thank you. Jenny, I lost my job a few months ago and I've been trying to go with the flow and try new things, but nothing seems to be working out. Jenny and jobs. Jenny job. Oh, well, you need to start something, take the risk, initiate and take the risk. So it feels to me like you need to reach higher for what it is that you want, or you need to definitely go for something, decide that's that there's something that you want, rather than going with the flow. This is saying, no, now's not the time to go with the flow. It's time to take a risk, to reach out for something, to contact someone and say, I've always wanted to work here, or something like that. It's got to be, it's connected with your passion. It'll be connected with your passion at the moment, because there's a lot of passionate energy around this full moon. See that with the elemental of fire? It's, yeah, our passions, what lights you up. White eye for me. Oh my God, everything about it. Everything. What lights you up? Go for that. Take the risk. Initiate it. Contact them. Don't wait for a job to come up. Don't wait for there to be a job advert for it. Go. Walk in the office. Shake the hand. I can do this. I'm really into this. That kind of thing. What are you passionate about? Work. Refocus. Right. Refocus. So this is a shift in your mindset. The work that you're looking for, you're thinking about at the moment, is not it. This is, it's beyond that. It's the thing that you thought, maybe I can't do it. Or maybe I'm not ready for that, or it's not landing in my lap yet. Reaching higher, reaching for something that you thought that you couldn't. Jenny, does that make sense? So it's not within your comfort zone at the moment. It's not within the focus that you've got about work at the moment. It's not in the range of what you've been looking for. There's something else that you can do. There is. And it's more like something you'd really love to do. But you need to reach out. No, I didn't, Kate. I haven't got yours. I've not got an email about it anyway. Try again. Did you get an email about it? I didn't. Laura! Got one from you, though. Thanks for your donation, Laura. Question from my higher self today regarding my home. Your home. Laura's home. You got create, be artistic, and growth. What's going on with your home? Do it bigger anyway. Growth. Be artistic. Growth. Bigger. Get creative with it. Is that making sense? You really want to work for this one. You've applied a few times for it. It feels like you need to actually go in, walk in, and talk to somebody about what you want to do. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a traditional route, Jenny. Just with that initiate card, it's like you got to go about it a different way. Sometimes you just got to step in and say, I'm taking over your business. And then they say, okay, it's yours. I'll be in with you, but it'll be yours. And they say, okay. House, create, be artistic, growth, bigger, better. You're doing some yeah, redo the bathroom. Yeah, that's what it felt like to me, like renovations and stuff, but really go the full, to me that would be like do a luxury bathroom, Yeah, get creative with it. I did, well, I bought a house in the UK when I was, what was I, 26? About 26. And it was 3 floors house, big Victorian jobby. Also had a wine cellar as well. Well, it was a cellar, but it was a wine cellar when I had it. And it'd been wrecked. It'd been changed into 3 apartments, and it had just been trashed, really run into the ground. Which is a shame. It was such a beautiful house. So I bought it and I renovated it as a luxury family home. And the bathroom, I made the bathroom on the middle floor, I made it way, way bigger. Took out walls and stuff like that and made it way, way bigger. And I put a massive jacuzzi corner bath in it. And I put a steam room. So the shower cubicle was actually a steam room, like this whole unit, which was a steam room, and a shower in it too. And wow, that bathroom was awesome. And the steam room in the corner bath that I got were ex-display models from this bathroom place, this luxury bathroom place. It wasn't even that expensive to do it. I just had to buy them and like take them apart and like say to my plumber, can you put this together? And he's like, yep, I can do that. It's pretty cool. Go within and empower self. You can do it. Oh, so there's a part of you that's holding yourself back from this creativity and doing it big kind of thing. Go within and empower yourself. So you do have what it takes. You can do it. You can. This is about the full moon energies as well, is that this isn't, remember, we've had that guidance out. This isn't about doing things just that we can do. We're doing the bare minimum or anything like that. This full moon energies is about doing something that we want to be like the best in the world. Whether it's the best relationship in the world for us, like those cards say, or the best business in the world for us, and making something in the world that's going to be incredible. Not just the best we can be or the best for us, but the best for the world too. It's all about energies like that. And so when we're talking about bathrooms, it's going to be the best possible. There's doubt. Yeah, I can see that. Go within and empower self. You need to empower yourself first. So this is good. This is a personal growth thing as well. You thought bathrooms could be such. Kate, I've got it now. Thank you. Guidance for Kate. I just had a really good team. I was lucky. I had the best electrician. He had the cutest little van as well. One of those little mini miners. My God, I'm going back in time now. From the 50s or 60s, a mini miner. Cute little van, like a mini, but like a van thing. It was the color, it's the green color that I love as well. With like paneling, with like wooden paneling. Do you remember what those cars looked like? Oh my God, they were awesome. A mini minor van thing. I need to show you guys. Anyway, that was my electrician, and he was also the singer in a band too. And what I used to do was I used to play a bit of music and then I used to switch off and used to sing the rest of it. It was one of my favorite games when he was working for me. He was awesome. He could do anything. He could make anything happen, and he was such a cool guy. Mini minor. I need to show you guys this because if you don't know. Panel van, that's what it is. It's a mini minor panel van. Show me images. It was just like this. Hey, show me. Oh, yeah. It was like that, but it had like wooden trim around it, so it looked really cool, and that was his work van. Cool. I also had a plumber who, again, he was awesome and he could do anything. I haven't found these people myself. My dad used to renovate houses, and so I just picked up his stuff. He'd already, got built up this great relationship with. And the builders were awesome too. You can do it, Lara. I love stuff like that. I'm excited. See, this is why I'm more excited about building than I'm going to the old place. I don't want to renovate the old place. I don't want that old energy, really. I want the new place. Yours too, green mini miner. Ooh, I want one now. Someone's got like a beach buggy kind of thing on this island. That'd be pretty cool. I might have to get myself a vehicle, as you Americans call it. Vehicle. Kate, guidance for you. Growth and clear within. Right, you're clearing stuff out the way at the moment, Kate, if you didn't know, so that you can have growth, bigger, better growth. Better for you, so you can receive better, is what I'm hearing. Stuff needs to be cleared out of the way at the moment. That is your resistances to it. That's your excuses for not having it, why I don't have it. This is why I don't have it, all of those excuses we make. Green leather interior with wooden trims. The wooden trim one. Oh, yeah, if you can find a picture. can't show me. You guys can see me. I can't see you. The green trim, yeah, the trim. It just didn't it make all the difference. Wait, let's see if I can find one with that trim because it was just beautiful. They're cute. That one's got a spray gel. Oh, they make a new version of it. I didn't even know. I didn't even know they had a new version of it. I wish there was like a picture of his actual van. There it is! Oh, this could be his actual van. It looks just like it. I think this was it. I think this was his. I'm pretty sure that was actually it. Pretty sure that's the actual car that was outside my house all the time when he was working there. With the wooden panel thing there. It was just so cute. And that beautiful colour. That's got a seat in the back and his was open just for his junk, you know. Junk in the trunk. My God, that was a long time ago, wasn't it? Okay, clearing things out of the way. Excuses. The reasons, you know. You hear people say it. Once you're in abundance, you can hear people's excuses about not having it. And it's such a shame when you hear people say it because you're like, you could actually have it if you didn't believe that stuff. If you didn't believe the stuff that you think is holding you back from it. Like, I can't have abundance because my parents didn't, or because of the childhood that I had, or because that marriage that I was in, or because, you know, I've got kids, or because I didn't finish school, or just like excuse. None of it means anything at all. Abundance is for everyone. They're good cards, aren't they? They're very clear as well. And so, yeah, you've got Kate clearing that out at the moment so you can have that growth, so you can actually receive that growth. Trust yourself, you can get this understanding. Oh, I'll check that now. Getting to know yourself better through this process of releasing your excuses. For abundance, where you can't have abundance. Trusting yourself, you can absolutely. So that's saying it's like more of a lack of trust of yourself. You can have excuses about it, but really you're not trusting yourself. It's time for you to receive more and get rid of those things, those beliefs, excuses. It's an excuse that hides a belief that you can't trust yourself. Lisa, am I loving myself alone for the rest of my life, or will someone come in? You know, that's a conversation I had with my friend. I'm like, seriously, am I going to be alone for the rest of my life? Apparently not. I've got 2 suitors now. One's not really a suitor though. It's not my choice. I love him dearly. He's a good friend. But not right for me. Lisa. Go deeper, judgment separates. Wow, with your current energies, you're pushing it away. So you need to get deeper into this. You've got a push away energy. You've got a belief in a judgment that's pushing them away. Now the judgment could be that all the men are babies. You know, that's come up in this reading. That none of them have anything to offer, or whatever your belief is, a judgment about them. Go deeper into that. There's a core yearning inside of you to experience something, and you can have it. You need to tell yourself you can have it, and tune more into the need and the desire that you want to have that experience, rather than the excuse of why you can't have it. So that you've got an excuse of why you can't have, and you need to delve deeper into that, and then find out, well, what is this saying? This is saying that I really want this experience instead, and I can have that experience, because we can have whatever experience we want in our lives. There will be someone to match that. So you need to pinpoint me, so what that thing is that you really want to experience now, that is the opposite of that judgment that you've had. It'll be a blanket statement, kind of, there's nobody like this, or they're all like that. Go deeper into that. Yes, you are love, you are lovable. Your intuition knows that. So it's just a fake question, isn't it? It's a dummy spit question. It's like, universe, am I going to be alone for the rest of my life? We know it's not true. We know that we deserve love, and we know that we're headed toward a good relationship, but it can feel like that because we're impatient, quite frankly. We're impatient. This has been 2 years, universe. 2 years! I'm 51. I haven't had any nobody's kissed me or touched me since I was in my 40s. What the fuck? And no, I'm not interested in those dudes that are just got your heart. Like, seriously? They're idiots. Delve deeper into that. Someone's coming in, but you've got to dig into that first, Lisa. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is yet? They're cool cards, aren't they? These little cards. Okay, what have we got next? What time is it? 8:11. Thanks, everyone. Miserable ladies. I'll have courage to change one. Oh, thank you. Just found me. Healthy mindsets, deep understanding. Yes, I try my best. Because I'm very down to earth, and it's got to be useful. It's got to be useful. And cards are fun and everything, but there's so much bullshit out there. There's so much bad advice. There's so much, like, wishful thinking tarot readers out there that's not helpful. And I see in people's energies, and I feel in people's energies when they're just waiting around on a pipe dream because of that kind of wishful thinking tarot. It's like the seeing through the law of attraction stuff as well, and that gets people stuck. Thank God for gay men. Okay. All the good ones are gay. Is that what it is? Is that what that belief is? Well, they certainly are more balanced, aren't they? Because they're connected in with the feminine side. Christine's tripping out. Wi-Fi tripping out. Let's get the miserable ladies out. Tell us more about this. I'm really... Wow. Yeah, I was just about to say, this is beautiful. This, lovers, and this, three of water, and this, maiden of earth. This really, even this fiery thing. Uranus. Yeah. Taking us from the moon and the unknown and all of this to all of this good stuff. I love it. Spanners being thrown in the works, catalyst for change. We're going to be really happy and loved. And then we've got the 10 of Cups. First card out of this. Look at them. They're getting married. They're happily ever after. What the hell? What the hell is happening? I can believe it. I can believe it right now. I'm in the energy now of, come on, step forward or get out my way. Because after all, I'm the boss now. Can't be having nonsense like that in my business. What's he going to be? Working for me? False hope, the other tower, yeah. But sometimes it makes you feel better. There is a place for that, I know, because if you're going through a heartbreak or something like that, soothing has its place, and the tarot readings like that are very soothing. But the trouble is, with anything, Any kind of soothing and healing stuff, it can get us stuck. If we use it too much, it can get us stuck there. We get stuck in that soothing phase, like living in hospital, because it just makes us feel good, and then we never move beyond that and get back into real life again. My hair's falling out. It's just so much falling out. Some of them are, but as rare as unicorns. Unicorns don't exist. See, there's none of them. Yeah, it's got to be useful. Well, that's my take on it anyway. And people get triggered, but that's all right too. It can be. And then we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Big offers. Big offers. Yes. Either lay your offer on the table or get out of here. It's that time for me. You can be old man as long as you've got life left in it, Timothy. Old woman. Old woman. We've got the Queen of Swords. She's cutting that shit out. Shit will get off the pot. You know, yeah. I'm doing this. Get out of my way. Queen of Swords has boundaries. Big offer or nothing at all. Come into my life or get the hell out of my life for good. It's that kind of an energy. And Five of Pentacles. Oh, being left out in the cold. Some will get off the pot. Some will get off the pot. Yeah, when you give them this ultimatum. Some will. Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold. But at least movement has happened if that's the case. If they're not going to step up, they might as well tell you that they're not going to step up, right? And then you can move forward. Hey! Right? I know, chicken. Chicken says yeah. Yeah, so don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid of ultimatums. Because some of them aren't going to step up, and it's better to know now that they're not going to step up, right? You might be left out in the cold, but at least then you can move forward. Five of Pentacles, it's walking in the snow by yourself, but there's movement forward in that. It's good. Let me read it out. Let's see if we can see the good in the Five of Pentacles. Because often the Five of Pentacles energy is not. It's not good energy. It's like being left out, and it doesn't feel good. But there is an element, of course. In every card, there's a positive of it. But now you can move forward. You're by yourself, but at least you can move forward, Where are you, Pentacles? See you, Christine. Can't find the Pentacles. There it is, Five of Pentacles. Staying attuned to the flow of the universe and the guidance of the divine is not always easy. We get distracted. Then we feel lost. If we panic, we may miss the quiet signs that the divine lovingly provides us to help us get back on the right path. Well, I wasn't getting that. I wasn't getting that. I was just getting that, yeah, you might be left out in the cold. You might get a no from someone, but at least then you can move forward. At least then you're moving forward. Even in the snow, in the cold, you're moving forward. Right? I get to meet someone new tomorrow. Another champion on White High. I'm interested in that. I won't be training. Not this time around, I won't be training, but maybe next month I can train with him. I was interested in meeting new ones, trainers. So we're having some business meetings, and we're talking. There was a few people around, friends around, and one of the girls said, Claire, the trainers have got to be good looking. And I said to the guys, I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, I'm choosing the trainers. I'll be the one choosing the trainers. Like, I don't care of all your experience and you know these people. I'll be choosing them. Oh, we got the Four of Wands. Feels like options, this. You know, it feels like some of you are going to be left out in the cold. Yeah, some of you are going to get a no. Some people aren't going to step up, but some are going to step up in a big way. The Four of Wands. To do something solid with you, get married to you or something like that. Four of Wands, it's very stable and party, and it's a yes. It's a yes energy. Let's do this. Yeah. We can't be guaranteed, right? And we've got to let people decide for themselves. When we give them these ultimatums and we say, either shit or get off the pot, are you with me or not? Because I'm leaving you behind if you're not. We've got to mean that, right? And we've got to be okay about them making the decision either way. Either way, we've got movement forward. Four of Wands. This has planned this festival for quite a while. They have planned this festival for quite a while. I don't know. Many people working together toward a common goal is often cause for celebration, especially when the event goes off without a hitch. Yes, as this one appears to have. Celebrating the manifestation of a goal or other happy event. Oh, you met somebody. Dragon soul. I want a dragon. I was discussing with my friend yesterday about vehicles because of this beach buggy. It really interests me. I was riding my bike, and the owner of it, or whoever's driving it, I don't know, she owns it. She got a big grin on her face, and she was grinning at me. I'm like, I like that. Maybe I want a beach buggy. And so I was discussing it with my friend, and it's like, or a dragon. I thought it would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? A dragon. Riding around on a dragon. Beach buggy is probably more accessible. So there could be big victories going on. I feel a big victory going on. I also see big headaches too. That's how he called it, my business partner. When I told him everything that I needed to tell him about what was going on, he's like, this is going to be trouble. You're going to end up fighting. And I'm like, I know. He said, this is going to be a big headache for me. And it's like, I know. But whichever way this goes, it's going to be a headache either way. There's no getting away from this. This is a headache. There's a problem. There's a problem here. And I was like, how do we handle this? He said, we need to all sit down and we need to deal with it head on. It's like, yeah. Okay. It's not going to be happy. There's no good outcome because we're talking about a person that is just, no matter how we swing it, no matter which way we do it, he ain't going to be happy. He's not going to be happy and he's going to cause trouble because he's a troublemaker. We want him to work for us. It sucks. It sucks. But anyway, I'm up for it. And I'm Queen of Swords too, so you better watch out because I don't have to have him working for me. I don't. Queen of Wands, taking action, moving forward on something. She is passionate about something. She's like, come on, let's do this. All that fire. And her head's on fire. Well, her hair is like fiery too. She's like, yeah, I am doing this thing. Queen of Wands. Oh, these cards aren't very good. I mean, the explanations for these cards aren't very good. Seriously? Queen of Wands encourages expression of passion within a safe environment. So keep yourself safe while you're discussing your passions. Meow. Hello, lovely. But it does feel like there's going to be fiery communication for sure. And like I said, you could be the catalyst. I know I am. I'm the bringer of change. I'm the one that's like, dragon souls. Mm. And the Queen of Swords, she takes action, you know. She's like the entrepreneur spirit. She's like me. Mm-hmm. And the Five of Chalices. Uh-oh, another one. Locked out. The Five of Chalices. Could go either way, right? Or we could have both going on at the moment. You're left out of some things so you can start other things. Oh, Five of Cups, Five of Cups. Things did not work out as this woman had hoped. Her expectations were not realized. Unfortunately, this does happen in life from time to time. Mourning is like calling to the divine, who can come to comfort and heal. It's reactions to loss and grief. So yeah, it's going to be both. I think it's going to be both for everyone. There's going to be some loss. Some people are going to be lost to this. There's going to be people left behind. It's not all. And remember that guidance about some people you can't take with you. They don't have it in their karma. Yeah, so perhaps that man isn't going to be working for me. Because I'm going to make it really good. He doesn't have good karma. Perhaps he can't. There's going to be some fallout here. Five of Pentacles and the Five of Chalices. But the rest of it is really good. Like, very positive. Now I want to focus a bit more on the love thing, because we've got the Lovers here. We've got the Three of Water. We've got the Maiden of Earth. Very positive love energy. So, full moon. Tell us more. Things are transforming. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen, that says. There's change happening, transformation happening. Love conquers and transforms all things. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Yet we question it, right? Not our job to make others happy. It's not our job to make others' lives easy as well. It's not our job to carry people with us. Patience. Oh no, we don't love life. Oh my God, even more patience. You sure? But like we already saw in someone's mini read, and I can't remember now who it was, but for some, movement is happening, but maybe not on your side of the fence. Apparently, not apparent on your side of the fence just yet. Respect. It's like I was saying, giving someone an ultimatum, or if you're asking them a question, you need to give them the grace of saying yes or no, and not reacting to it. Yes, you might want them to say yes, or yes, you might want them to say no, but you have to give them the grace of making that decision themselves. I know, patience. But for some, it's an internal process, you know. It's these energies are getting someone moving. I'm seeing it. I understand more Thai than some people give me credit for. And it's good because I get to hear what people are saying to me. But I get to hear what people are saying about me. And one of my friends, I met some members of the family for the first time. And the name that they were giving me when they were talking about me, and they're definitely talking about me because who else is building a new Muay Thai gym and has got a business online? No, that is me. The word that they were using was a romantic connection word. And And it's like, oh, okay. I didn't know that this was happening, but apparently it's on its way. Which has got me to the point of contacting the other one saying, do you have feelings for me? Like, you need to tell me. You need to tell me now. And next question, if he ever answers that, he will answer it today because I'm seeing him. Next question is, are you ever going to do something about it? Please tell me yes or no. Like, please tell me yes or no. If it's no, if you, like, it might not, right? It might never do anything about it. I want to know now because I'm not going to be in this stagnation for the rest of my life. You can be in stagnation for the rest of your life, whatever. But no, not me. And yeah, it's the day to have that conversation. I'm going to have that conversation with him. I've tried already. He won't answer me. So that is what's going on with me at the moment. I've got a lot of this energy going on at the moment. Know that self-worth. So hold your head up high. You know what it is that you're worth. Don't just try and get it out of one place. Like I said, you've got to have the respect for them. It could be a no. It could be a yes or it could be a no. Let them decide. If you're ultimating anybody at the moment. Yeah. It's time, hey. Got naivety. Yeah. And so let's not imagine what they might say or that they're going to choose whatever or that they're going to do whatever. Let's not imagine that. We have this wishful thinking, we have this seeing the best in people and this idea of how we want things to go, but we really need to let it play out how it's going to play out and be real about it at the moment. I love my time. Wow. I love it. It's so much fun. I was watching this video. I posted it on Facebook. I never knew they did this. They were all surprised that I'd never seen it before, but I'd never seen it before. So there's like two kids in the ring with a referee, and they're both blindfolded. The referee's not blindfolded, but the kids are, and so they're having a Muay Thai fight blindfolded. But of course, they're swinging and kicking and whatever, and mostly getting the referee. It's hilarious. I'm like, right, Monday afternoon, that's what I'm doing in training. Putting blindfolds on and seeing what destruction we can do. Too much fun. Anyway, naivety. Let's not be naive about it. Hey, let's be real about it. Let's be real. As hard as that is, but wishful thinking be gone, you know? Let's get to the reality of it. It would be nice if wishful thinking came true, sure. But let's find out if someone's actually going to. Or not. Yeah, let them do whatever. Like, it would be nice, but other people are going to come along, you know? If they say no, I would rather be honest now and say, I don't think I'm ever going to do it. And that's fair enough. I'm not going to have the courage to do it. Fair enough. It has been a long time now, so. But I'm not going to put my life on hold and my heart on hold anymore. I'm not going to keep myself out of relationships. Someone else's, you know. Anything else? I think that's it. Full moon. Ooh. It's in 8, 9, 10, you know, it's in 3 hours' time. Yeah, 3 hours' time. 11:14. Just less than 3 hours' time. Well, that's the energies, even deeper than the energy update went into. A lot of change going on with this full moon. I love it. And it's all at once too, you know. It's all at once. I knew that this business stuff was going to happen around this full moon. And tomorrow I'm going to go see him on the other island. And it's like just everything, you know, at once. It's time to get moving. And why not use the energy to sort everything out at once? That's where I'm at anyway. Very encouraging this. All of this is very encouraging. Uranus says, oop, stuff is happening now. Shocks. But it's get moving, shoved into it. It's good that, you know, I'm being backed up by all of these energies. Have you been watching any astrology about it as well? I did, but then I've forgotten what it was about. I was so busy this weekend. I had it on the background, the astrology, but I really had too much to do, so I wasn't fully focused on it. Presumably the astrologers saying the same thing about it all. Maybe I'll get taken out by me. Maybe someone else will come across from over the other island. We need someone. I need someone in that role. We'll see. We'll see. Hot chocolate. Well, there we go. Done. I won't be here on Wednesday. I will be here on Friday, probably. And yeah, it should be with temporary teeth. I'm so looking forward to getting rid of this. It's going to be like so different. It's going to look so different not having a yellow tooth. So I'm excited about that. I'm not excited about the pain. Anyway, I'm not going to have private readings available while I'm away this time. I might switch them on. I don't know. A day before I come back or something, I might switch them back on. We'll see. But I'll see you all on Friday. Have a good one. Let me know what happens. I think things could be very different for a lot of us by Friday. Or maybe not. Maybe with patience is still. It's the same tooth, yeah? I don't like it. I want it out on a new tooth. It's about time. It feels good to get my teeth sorted out as well, you know, at this time. Changing energies, abundance as well. Teeth are about abundance, right? Thank you. I'll survive it, I'm sure. Check astrology updates on my ascendant. I really don't resonate with my ascendant ever. Like, I can't even remember any time that I've ever resonated with any ascendant reading. Maybe I don't know what time I was born. But I think I'm an ascendant Gemini. But I don't watch it because it just never resonates with me. Moon, Venus, Mercury in Aries. Yes, Aries and Taurus resonate with me. Ascendant, no. Not for me, but I'm weird like that sometimes. What makes me pass out doesn't make others pass out, but it makes me pass out. As in shut down, like sunstroke, stop breathing, OD, gone. Even a small amount of it. I'm weird like that. Got this. We've all got this. We got this. Anyway, I'm out of here. Have a good one, and I'll see you all on Friday.